memo tonight is a letter to my fellow parents. Our children are home for an unscheduled or unplanned mid-term break. When the school calendar for this term was released, it did not include a mid-term break. Students were to be in school until 23rd of December, when they would break for Christmas holidays. The mid-term holidays came about after a wave of unrest was experienced in secondary schools across the country, which resulted in school fires, injuries, and loss of property. Such and such a school has been closed indefinitely, has been the order of the day lately. Several students have also been by students who are our children. Imagine the shock when a parent is informed that their child was involved in burning their school. Mtoto wangu hawezi kufanya hivyo would be the first reaction. Dear parents, there is no right or wrong script on how to be a parent. I mean, tunatapatapa, yeah? And I think the reason many mistakes are being made is because there's this mistaken belief that there's a standard script for good parenting. Well, I have news for you, and it is this. There is no standard script for good parenting. There are perhaps as many parenting scripts as there are parents, and indeed as there are children. So let's quit this expert parenting, much of which comes from theorists who imagine the ideal rather than live the reality. My own reality, even as a parent, is that you're your own best chance to good parenting. Bado unajua watoto wako. While I will not dismiss tips, especially from those who are experienced in the science of bringing up children, I think the first opportunity falls on each immediate parent to do their best, the best way they know. Parents of this generation should perhaps consider, as a first step, ditching the notion that old times were wrong, old-fashioned, or outdated. This generation and others after it will never replace children with adults and adults with children, because the order of nature would not make that possible. So quit making excuses. You are the adult. They are the children. There'll be a time they'll be adults, they will be adults, and after them, there will be children. Inexplicable guilt trips have, in my view, been eroding the confidence of good parents. We hear some say, maybe I shouted too loudly. Others say, I'm harsh. Others claim they overreacted. And even others decry missing a moment of an all-adults dialogue with their children. When most of us were growing up, here, even on this table, the one thing that stands as an enduring memory, I remember parents were just parents and they had absolutely no apologies to make for being parents. What if we started with the simple, non-apologetic parenthood during this mid-term break? A tried and tested method, I may add. Maybe this is the solution we've all been looking for. Simply going back to the basics. And that is my memo.